Tell him, Luna. Tell him. What is it? Tell him, Luna. Tell him. Say Elvis fans matter. Can you say it? Tell him. Tell him. Say Elvis fans matter. Tell him. Tell him. All right, with that, we are on with the video. As I told you, I was working on some questions and answers. Y'all will have to bear with me here with my voice and everything. I told y'all Thursday night that I thought I was coming down with something. Found out I do have a virus, so if you guys will just bear with me with my crazy voice, or if I cough, sorry, just bear with me. Also, I did get a message from a few people that said they saw on some type of Elvis forum or site that Papa was in the hospital. He is not in the hospital. Rumors spread so fast. He is not in the hospital. He is home and still recovering, and they do thank everybody for all the thoughts, especially the prayers and all the nice gifts and everything that they've been receiving as far as get well gifts. But he is on the mend. He is not in the hospital. He has not had a surgery. He did not have a knee replacement. Those are the most recent messages that I've gotten, concerning Papa. He's not in the hospital. No, he did not have a surgery or a knee replacement. And he is recovering at home from the infection that he had, and he is getting better day by day. So they appreciate all the thoughts and prayers that you guys are sending, and of course all of the get well gifts. Thank y'all so much. It's very sweet. With that being said, I'm gonna start with the questions. Some of the questions, and on this I have about 84 questions that have come in, and on another post I've got to jot those down. I have about 101 comments, questions so far on that post on Facebook with the questions, so I'm going to start writing those down from that set and get with them. A lot of these questions I'm not going to answer on here until Nanny and Papa are back to the videos, simply because a lot of them go into some pretty good stories that I want to hear them tell, and just repeating a story is not, I don't want to do that. That's no fun. We want it from the source. So, we're going to get the answers to those questions from Nanny and Papa when they can return. Hopefully before long, here the next few weeks, they will be back, but I appreciate y'all sticking with me. One of the questions was, who was older, Travis or Gladys? Travis and Gladys, brother and sister. Travis is Papa's daddy, Travis Smith. Between Travis and Gladys, Gladys was older than Travis. Someone said, was there an Everett Smith that's Gladys's and Travis's brother? No, there was not an Everett. We're not aware of an Everett as far as brothers or nephews are concerned. Excuse me, on their side. Let's see. The siblings were on the Smith, Gladys's. It was Lillian, and then Lavelle, Retha, Gladys, Travis, Tracy, Cletus, and Johnny. Let's see. Has Billy ever visited West Virginia? Yes, they did visit the state of West Virginia while they were on tour. Someone said, what was the name of the store where Elvis bought his short boots? One of the places that came to mind, then they're not sure that it's even still there in California, but it was a place called Cy DeVore's. That was Cy DeVore, and they're pretty sure that they got them at that place in California. Not sure that it still exists, but that was one of the places. We have not we'll probably see it once it's streaming free on one of the streaming services or whatever. Probably watch it over, because we can't comment either way. We can't have an opinion on something that we haven't watched, so we probably will. Someone asked, they said that in the movie it was insinuated that Elvis was physically abusive to Priscilla. The question was, is that true? Nanny and Papa say that they never saw Elvis physically abusive with any woman, not just Priscilla, but any woman that he was with. So no, to their knowledge, that is not true. They never saw or heard of him being physically abusive to any of the women he was with. Again, we haven't seen the movie though, so we can't really comment or have an opinion on the movie yet. We will eventually, but as far as them that being to their knowledge, no, it's not to their knowledge. Let's see, who did Elvis's stage makeup? On the early days on the movie sets, it would have been a local makeup artist with the production team, maybe a local makeup artist there on the movie set that came in with the production team, and did his movie makeup. As far as stage makeup for like tours and concerts, Nanny and Papa were not aware of anybody special that was brought in for that. They recall mostly leaving, from the hotel and going straight to the concert venue. And there was nobody, in particular. No, like Papa said, in the early days, Elvis could have maybe put any on for himself. I know a lot of times they'll wear it because of the lighting, the stage lights and everything at the concert. So, he could have himself, or maybe, whomever he was with at different times. Maybe if Linda did, or if Larry or Charlie might have. But he wasn't aware, Papa wasn't aware of anybody special brought in to do that. Let's see. Another one says, did Elvis like disco? And he liked all kinds of music. They said he liked all kinds of music. Now, disco wouldn't have been one of his favorites. But, it wasn't that he disliked it. It just wasn't that he was, just all gung-ho all over himself over it. But, he was okay with it, but he preferred other types of music. Someone asked, and I thought this was a pretty interesting question. It says, did Elvis ever say what was his favorite book in the Bible, or what was his favorite Bible story? Papa said that, and Danny too, they agreed. They're not really sure what his favorite would have been. He never told them, hey, this is my favorite. Nanny said, there were a lot of times that he discussed Revelations. But basically, they had a lot of discussions on religion and faith and the Bible. And she said Elvis knew his Bible inside and out, and he knew scripture and analyzed that well. So he never did say what was his favorite book in the Bible, but he knew his Bible. Another question was, did Elvis ever tell his dreams when he woke up? It wasn't on a day-to-day basis that it was, hey, this is the dream I had, but a lot of times when they would sit down and get into their deep discussions, they both said yes, that he might discuss a dream that he had or something that was on his mind from a dream. They all did, and those were private conversations. They really didn't care to elaborate into what they were told, but that yes, he did occasionally say that, or tell that. They said that he would often have what they call sleepwalking and dreams, and he would discuss his dreams and everything. Let's see. Another question was, did Elvis have a stutter? They said he did have a slight, but nothing that was, really bad. That, sometimes he might repeat himself or something like that. Just slightly. Nothing bad or very predominant. Let's see. Did Elvis listen to his own recordings? Excuse me again. When he was recording, yes, he would do the playback and listen to see if it was exactly how he wanted it. If not, he would re-record, of course. But as far as like, hey, just jamming out to music listening, no, he didn't just have his own music playing to listen to for pleasure. He listened to other artists. Someone said, what was Elvis's favorite gospel song that he recorded? And they feel pretty strongly that it was How Great Thou Art. I said, who did Billy and Joe root for in the Super Bowl? They liked both teams. They were okay with whomever won. As far as professional football, they like Philadelphia Eagles, because Jalen Hurts was on the team, and Jalen is from their college football team that they love, Alabama Crimson Tide. So they usually like to watch when it's the Eagles. So they didn't really have a favorite. They enjoyed the game, said it was a pretty good game, and they were okay with either team. Let's see. Did Elvis ever ask Joe to cook anything for him? She said when they were in Palm Springs, there were no maids or cooks there. So yes, he did. He asked her to make the peanut butter and banana sandwiches, the fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. And she's made those. There's a video on the Memphis Mafia Kid channel, where she did make those, and show how they're made. And then I plan on getting a video here on our channel when I can of her making those, so she can show you how she made those for him. And, he also asked her to make him omelets, and that was in Palm Springs. We have a lot of great questions that came in, y'all, and I'm looking at everything. Again, a lot of them just have such a good stories that go along with them. I want them to be able to tell them. I want the stories to come right from the source. Someone sent a message to me that said that Dolly Parton said that Colonel Parker made the decision to not let Elvis record I Will Always Love You, and was that true? Nanny and Papa are not sure. The guys were not included or a part of those business type discussions or groups. It would have been a business thing that included Colonel and the parties involved, whether it be the writers for Dolly Parton or Dolly Parton herself, Elvis. That it would have been a decision along with Colonel. More than likely, if that was a discussion that came up, I mean, there could have been a way that, Colonel was a businessman, so he might have wanted, Dolly to give up so much of the rights or her company or whatever, and maybe she didn't agree to that. They don't know that situation or story. Again, the guys were not involved in those type of business decisions. You can hear my papers just a rattling and pulling stuff up. Let's see, I'm gonna grab a couple more, and then I'll have a few more for Wednesday. I want you guys to stay tuned, come back with me for Wednesday for a few more questions. We had really good questions this time. Let's see, are there any cousins on the Smith or Presley side that look like Elvis? And their answer was, nope, he was one of a kind. So no, there were none that looked like him. And like they say, it was, Elvis was one of a kind. I think a lot of you will agree with that. Someone said, what was Aunt Gladys's natural hair color? They said, she naturally had a really dark brown hair color. The Smiths, have a lot of Native American Indian in the bloodline, and so a lot of dark features, dark skin, dark eyes, and dark hair. And Gladys naturally had a really dark brown. Now, Papa said she did, when Elvis started dyeing his black, Gladys really liked it and thought it was really pretty, and she did start dyeing her hair black when Elvis did. So that one answers that. Was Billy at the 68 comeback? No, he was not. At the time of the 68 comeback, Papa's daddy, Travis, who was Gladys's brother and a gate guard at Graceland, he was sick, and so Papa was not at the 68 comeback. He was home and helping with his daddy. How many and which movies was Billy in? Papa started being extra in the movies around, let's see, he started with Follow That Dream, and he was in everyone all the way up through Clambake, except for Kissin' Cousins. So he was in Follow That Dream, Harem Scarum, Clambake, Easy Come Easy Go. So in a lot of the movies, starting again with Follow That Dream, down up through Clambake, but he was not in Kissin' Cousins. Y'all, these are just really great questions. I've really enjoyed writing these questions down, looking at them, and getting the answers. Again, these are questions I'm picking that are quick answer questions, just because a lot of them do have really good stories, and I want to be able to get the story from the real deal, from Nanny and Pawpaw, Billy and Joe. But we've had some really good questions. Keep them coming. I have another post coming, or another video coming up on Wednesday with more of your questions. And the post that I have going on Facebook right now, I'm going to try my best over this weekend. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm trying to get well from this crazy virus that we've got, and in between resting, I'm going to try to jot down all the rest of those questions, and I'll have another post put up. If you are not on other social media other than YouTube, then you can shoot me an email. It's Dani, DANI _row, ROWE 12 @yahoo.com. That's Dani _row 12 @yahoo.com. If you will, put in the subject line of your email EFM questions, because that's how I search it and sort it in my email so I don't miss any. So put your questions there. You're always welcome to email me any questions you would like to be asked on the channel. Stay tuned. Right after this portion of the video, somebody asked me about Luna, our pug, and so stay tuned, because I did shoot just a little silly video of our silly pug dog. I'm going to add to the end. She's a lot of fun. And also keep watching, keep subscribing, inviting your friends. March the 1st, I will have information. We are finalizing any plans for Elvis Week 24 in August, and I will have our Elvis Week plans. We're looking forward to getting those plans to you. We're going to have out some new merchandise coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Any photos, check out the Facebook page for the photos of the month. If you are not on the Facebook page or on social media, let me know. I can let you know what the photos of the month are. Because I got started late in February, I'm running February and March together. So we do have 2 photos of the month that are available until March 31st for autograph photos. Hit me up to get that information. Folks, I really enjoy y'all being here and bearing with me. It means a lot that you're giving me a warm welcome and bearing with me while Nanny and Papa are out. They will be back soon. I promise they are coming back. I miss them as much as you do. I want the stories to come from the source, from the real deal. I know it's not the same, but I do appreciate y'all welcoming me in each Sunday and Wednesday. That's a tongue twister there. Welcoming me in every Sunday and Wednesday, and spending time with me each week. I've enjoyed it. We love y'all. We thank you for the thoughts, prayers, well wishes, and Papa says they will see you soon. So until then, just remember, you guys matter. Elvis fans matter. We love y'all, and I will see you next time. Bye. That's your old slipper. Your old silly slipper you play with. Get it. Get it. Get it. Give me your toy. Give me your toy. Silly. Izzy, look. Go get it.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.